Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth here at Lizzie Loves Life, and today I'm going to share with you our February favorites. I'm sharing with you my favorites. I'm sharing with you my 3, almost 4-year-old son's favorites and my 5-month-old daughter's favorites for the month. If you're interested in seeing what we've been loving, then be sure to stay tuned. So I love sharing with you guys what we have been loving throughout the month, and this past month has been very fun, but we were dealing with colds and allergies and stuff like that. So a lot of my personal like mommy favorite are kind of cleaning related, less kind of product like fashion, beauty, that kind of stuff. So the first thing I wanted to mention is this, and I just discovered this month. This is the Scrub Daddy Power Paste, and it has a cleanser. So it is one of those Scrub Daddy little sponges, and mine is a little bit filthy, and then there is like the solid paste. So what you do is you kind of use it to clean your shower doors and use it to clean like the mirrors and windows, things like that. So this has been a game changer for me. I hate cleaning the shower and the shower doors, and that never really works out. But with that product, it is amazing. So highly recommend y'all check it out. Another new product that we got was an automatic cat feeder. So if you have a cat and your cat is anything like ours, they are always hungry, always begging for food, breakfast and dinner. Like regardless of what time it is, they try and wake you up at night. They try and like trip you during the day if you like walk past the area. So we invested in a cat feeder and I have loved it. So you set the timer, set the portions up. So now he just kind of bothers the cat feeder and thinks if he loves it a little bit more that maybe more food would come. He still kind of bothers us and begs for food every now and then, but now it's out of our hands. It's not always in the laundry room. Before we had his food in the laundry room. Now it's downstairs next to our dog food, and it just has been kind of a lifesaver and annoyance lifter, you could call it, because I don't have to, 1, remember to feed the cat, or 2, like have to deal with him like constantly begging for food. So I highly recommend you guys check that one out. Another thing that I just wanted to talk about was waking up before the kids. That was something that I kind of tried to be a little bit more mindful of. I haven't done it so much in the beginning of March yet, but February I did really like doing it. I liked waking up whenever Madeline like kind of woke up at 5:36 a.m. For like that kind of feeding. She normally went back to sleep until her brother woke up. So that way I was able to kind of do a workout if I wanted to, eat my breakfast, drink my coffee in peace, watch TV, maybe fold some laundry. So I need to get back into doing that because last month I really kind of loved having that kind of quiet time, alone time in the beginning of the day versus at nighttime. It's just kind of a different mindset shift. Another thing we purchased, and I highly recommend, I've noticed a huge difference in our house, are air purifiers. So we have 2. We have a large one and we have a medium one. The large one we keep downstairs in our like main area. And then we have a medium one that we keep in Jackson's room. So these 2 kind of help clean the air of any dust particles, things like that. We find that our son kind of has allergies with that and is like kind of always has the cold allergy symptoms kind of thing. I like all the different settings that these come in. There's even a pollen setting. Pollen is starting here in North Carolina, so I'm excited to kind of amp it up. Right now I have just the quiet clean going on, and it's been doing a really good job. I've definitely noticed a difference with the quality of the air in our house and how my son has been feeling. And there's just a whole lot of settings. You can have a light on for it. You can turn the light off. It can do the rotating motion. But these 2 air purifiers, I highly recommend. 1, you don't have to have any like other air filters. You could, it said, but you could also just wash the air filter that is currently in the air purifier, and there is a little light that says like clean air filter to make it super obvious for you. Our IRobot, our vacuum cleaner, automatic vacuum cleaner downstairs, highly recommend it. I'm trying to get another one for our home. I want to have this one upstairs and get a new one downstairs, especially the ones that have like the clean out the trash filter, like, and it sucks out all the dust and stuff, then you just throw out that trash. That would be so nice, but I really have enjoyed using it every couple of days to kind of clean our downstairs area from like food and dirt and sand from kid sneakers, things like that. So that has really been helpful to kind of just keep my house a little bit more clean, get the dust and dirt out a little bit easier than me having to find the time to physically vacuum and sweep every day. The last couple things I want to mention for me are the shows that I was really enjoying this month. I was enjoying Sweet Magnolias, which is on Netflix, super girly show. Kind of reminds me of like Heart of Dixie, Gilmore Girls kind of vibe. Then there's Too Hot to Handle, which is a reality TV show, a little risque. Then there is Love is Blind, which is contestants meet up and kind of date through walls without seeing each other. They propose to each other. Some get married, some don't. Don't want to spoil it, but that is a really good show. And then I discovered Raising Dion, which is also on Netflix. And it is like this little boy who has powers, and it's kind of like superhero powers, and there's like a bad guy. So it's a little sci-fi, more like, I think it's TV PG, so it's not scary, something you can watch with your family. I wouldn't watch it personally with Jackson yet. He is not of that age, but those were the shows that I was really loving this month. So let's get into my son's favorite. First thing I wanted to talk about is this spelling puzzle. So he has been learning about his letters and starting to spell. He even will, like, when we drive in our neighborhood or wherever, he'll see a stop sign and be like, S-T-O-P means stop. So I found this on Amazon and thought this would be really great for him to keep practicing, and he has been loving it. So what they are a whole bunch of little puzzles with their pictures and stuff on it and the different spelling for them. So my son, instead of just like doing one at a time, he will break all of these up, and then what we do is we put them in piles from their letters. So all the B's will go together, O's, A's, T's. I'm using that as an example because the boat is on top. And then he will kind of pick one and be like, how do you spell it? And then I will tell him, and he'll try and search and find it. And then he will go through it and be like, B-O-A-T spells boat. And then we'll move on to the next picture. So I think this is really great for preschoolers, kindergartners, anyone starting to learn how to spell. There's a whole bunch in here. There's 20 different words. And it's puzzles. My son loves puzzles. So I wanted to share that with you guys because he has seriously been loving it. So it's for ages 4 to 7. But he has been doing really well with it. Speaking of puzzles, there is this. It comes in a 4-pack. I have another kind of version that is on his wish list right now because his birthday is in 2 weeks. I cannot believe he's going to be 4. But I love these. He loves these. He brings them to his room for quiet time and just kind of works on them individually. He can put them all together himself. Doesn't take him super long time, but it's not something that he can like do really fast either. It's probably the perfect kind of set for him now. I do need to get different ones of those just because he's so used to knowing where everything goes. And then I've talked about this puzzle before, and this is kind of like a Noah's Ark puzzle. Me and my husband picked this up when we were in New Orleans. Was it New Orleans? Right before the pandemic started, but he has really enjoyed doing this puzzle as well in his room. And then I wanted to talk about a couple of the workbooks. So my son loves puzzles, workbooks, spelling, all things like that. So he is very into the cut and paste book. So this is the one I just purchased. It's from Highlights. The nice thing about this one is it has like different patterns, things like that. I did purchase a Easter cut and paste book in my Easter baskets video that is either posted now or will be posted next. So that is a fun one if you're looking for a seasonal one for their Easter basket. And then we have this one that we've previously done, and he absolutely loves these things. They're so nice, and you just kind of cut along the lines and paste it up. So really, really easy. He also really likes these maze books, and we are completely out of our maze book. He loves to like go through these. So the mazes books are really nice as well. And then I wanted to talk about his favorite books he's been reading this month. He just got the Time to Brush. This is a Usborne book. I'm not an Usborne, what are they called? Sales rep. I do have someone I know, so if you need to, I can try and link her website down below. But this is really neat because it comes with 5 toothbrushes that are like kind of like reusable stickers, and you just kind of help the animals brush their teeth. They also have a Boo Boo All Better one as well, but the toothbrush one, he's been really obsessed. I feel like they've done in his school recently a like toothbrush curriculum because he has been like talking all about germs and black dots and cavities and things like that. So he has been really obsessed with that. He also got this book. I got the Scholastic, well, I get the Scholastic like little pamphlets every month, and I saw this in there and he has been obsessed. We've read this so much. This is the Spidey and the Amazing Friends Superhero Hiccups, and these are like beginner reader books. And yeah, he's really been enjoying it. I also just got a Rusty Rivets version and book for him as well. He's been obsessed. I could not find that for this video. I don't know where it is currently. And then this is another one of his favorites. It's like one of his favorite classics right now. This is one of the Dolly Parton books you can get from Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, which is a free program that you just kind of put your kids' birthday dates in there and they send you a free book a month. So I have previously subscribed Jackson to it when he was little. He is still getting the books. I think it's up to age 4 or 5. And then Madeline now is subscribed as well. So this is one of his favorite books. He even reads it to Madeline, his little sister, right now, because, I mean, he knows the concept in the book by heart now, so he really has been enjoying it. The last thing I want to mention are Magnatiles. You guys, if you have preschoolers or kids in general, know Magnatiles are a huge hit. He loves building little houses and villages. He also makes things called presents now for people. He's been doing this probably since Christmas time, where he'll find little knick-knacky things throughout the house, little action figures, and kind of build a present around them and then gives them to whoever he's playing with as a birthday or Christmas present, and we kind of destroy it to get the present inside. So that is something really fun he's been doing. So moving on to my 5-month-old daughter, there is this big musical block that she loves just kind of using this for tummy time or sitting on my lap. I put this in front of me and she kind of plays with it. Just a bunch of different animals, different textures, things to grab on. So she has really enjoyed this. When you do put the batteries in, they will start playing music and stuff like that on this. But my son is normally playing around us and is particularly not entertaining. Like, he's very entertaining. So we don't need the music currently. I think that might be a little bit too much right now, but I will definitely get the music going here in a little bit. Also wanted to talk about this little giraffe mushroom. I need to wash him, but this is kind of her favorite. I would call it a Passy or a chew toy or her Sophie. I don't have a Sophie giraffe for her. I just kind of didn't like the mold dilemma and problem with those. This is very easy to clean. It is open holes for both of them, and you just kind of wash it with dish soap. That's what I do. Wipe it down, so that's what I'm going to do here. But she loves just chewing on this, and it's normally attached to her car seat, but I took it off to wash it because I did notice it was touching the ground a little bit, so I need to clean that up. But highly recommend those. Comes in different colors too if you don't have a girl. The other thing I wanted to mention are her sit-me-up chairs. This is, I believe, from Fisher-Price. It's right there. But anyway, it's like a little frog sit-me-up chair. The pediatrician recommended something like this over at Bumbo. They recommend you not use a chair just in general because you don't want to like keep your baby in something. They need to grow their muscles and stuff themselves. But every now and then the convenience of it is nice to just kind of put her in this, and she's enjoyed looking around that way without me having to physically hold her the entire time. She also has really been enjoying her high chair lately. We just put her in the high chair in February, and she's been enjoying kind of playing with toys and sitting at the table with us. She was hating being in the Winnie the Pooh little bouncer or laying down. She wanted to be a part of the family during meal time, so she has enjoyed her high chair. And then the last thing is her Skip Hop Activity Center. So it's one that she can stand up on. We have a whole bunch of toys around it with the spinner toys I mentioned in last month's video. I will link that one up above. But she has been enjoying kind of playing in this too during mealtime or when I'm cooking. I have it downstairs now, kind of around the kitchen area, so I can just put her in there if I have to go grab something or if I need to start cooking. I have my eyes on her and she loves playing with that. But that is everything for this month's favorites. Let me know what you guys have been enjoying this past month. If there's any new products you want me to check out, I'd love to know, especially if it's for the kids. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run